Hey guys! This is a small slash quick, I guess, video and it is because today is National Coming Out Day. And I thought I would share my coming out story as coming out as transgender. If we go back about 2 years, I came out to my parents as gender fluid. This happened whilst I was sitting, panicking on the phone, texting my friend Jack and being like, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna tell them. We were having a romantic meal and I went in and said, I've got something to tell you. Yeah. And they went, oh god, and my mum goes, are you pregnant? And I was like, no. And I told them that I was gender fluid and my mum's first reaction was, does that mean you're romantically attracted to worms? Which I found really funny because obviously it wasn't, and she'd got gender fluid and the way worms split up and stuff, and that was quite funny. Fast forward until about May, June time 2015 I believe, and I came out to my friend Darcy, to my friend Amy, and to my friends Zane and Jack I believe, and to also my girlfriend at the time, Charlie. I didn't come out to my parents intentionally. I'd gone to the GP to sign up to go to Charing Cross because I knew how long it would take and that I really needed hormones sooner rather than later. I then saw my parents at the GP's and my mum was there and was like, what are you doing here? And again she goes, are you pregnant? I was like, no. I told her on the motorway going back home after a band practice. I would not recommend this because if your parents react badly, you could be kicked out of a car in the middle of the motorway. My mum luckily was like, okay, this might be hard to deal with, but I'll accept it and I'll try and learn to use correct name and pronouns. Her initial thought was maybe you think this way because you're overweight and you used to be really skinny. And I was like, no. My mum then told my dad. I told my sister, and my sister learnt to process it through comparing it to Caitlyn Jenner, but as a reverse. And as much as I dislike Caitlyn Jenner as a person, and she's done some really shitty things, I have to say that Caitlyn Jenner coming out publicly made it a lot easier for my sister to understand. My parents then told my brother, and my brother, despite saying a few things which are unfortunately an issue, he was really good, and actually if it wasn't for him my sister may not have been as accepting because he defended her and me from bullies even though I wasn't at the secondary school. Up for me, he didn't take any nonsense, and so if my brother's watching it, thank you because you've been really good. And then I came out on social media around July, I believe it was after my exams, and I just made a new Facebook profile and just added people, and that's how I came out to most of my other friends. I was in a small town and I had rubbish thrown at me in the streets. I was called a fucking tranny. I had a boss actively acting against me, and so the day after my 18th birthday, because my parents didn't want me legally changing my name, I managed to change my name through deed poll, and it's coming up to a year now that I've been legally who I want to be. Hopefully next April I will be on hormones. That's my coming out story. No, this isn't the most awe-inspiring story that you're going to hear. It's not a tale of truth and triumph and people being brave and me being persecuted by my family, but I thought it was just equally important to share, and I hope it shows that not all things can be bad. So if you want to, share your coming out stories below, whether it I'll probably make a new video next week because I'm going up to York and I'm seeing my friend. It'll be really nice, and yeah.